And we're back live with Harrowings and the Passing Show in the alleyway between Swan. Behind me, where I just dropped Jack off at the brick house facing T Street. There's a little steam coming out of a vent there, and I'm probably doing laundry or something. And it's a little squat building behind Jack's place. My friend Christine used to live, that window right by 1833. It's a small world. 2005 was 20 years ago. And I was, no, it's no more than that, 2004, 2005. So 22 years ago, 21. I used to date Christine. Around this time of the year, we had broken up, I guess, by this time. And we stayed friends, which was nice. And then this is the world I live in. I didn't live here then. I was living over on A Street, 16th, 37 16th Street Northeast. We're by the RFK Stadium site. Guess we're going to build a new stadium there. So I hear. Going to walk back on the other side of S Street, across Connecticut, over to Florida, across again to S, and home. And finally, this belt is insufficient to keep my britches up. So go and get another belt or change into something that's going to stay up better. I hate having them slip off my hips. Too much information, probably. This house here is a lot of artwork. Storied history. This one over here also pretty beautifully decorated, broken up into condos. Many of these older homes are broken up into condos these days. So lots of older residences. Looks like somebody took out a window. This place. It's not so good. The plywood's up, but wonder how that happened. It's about trying to break in. There's some newsworthy change in that building. I think that may be a residence for folks on subsidized housing, 1900 S Street, or rent controlled somehow. Because the rents on these places can be astronomical. What else do I want to talk about? Well, every cent we spend is a vote for the kind of world we are co-creating, one day at a time. Left foot in front of right foot, doing the best we can with what we have, and making informed choices, trying to be awake and aware of our environment. You can only take in so much information. Supposedly, I heard recently, and I have to fact check this, that some 400 billion bits of information are processed by our brains, every second of which we're conscious of about 2,000 at any given moment. And that's not a lot. So there's a whole lot that remains unseen. You might pick it up as I share the passing show. You'll see and experience it differently, colored by your experience. And together we might get an idea of what's happening here. Got some retail space release all around here, actually. Just about everything is empty. And that says something about the current state of the economy. It says I oughtn't to cross here, so maybe I will go up one and cross on Florida. We'll go up here past what used to be a market, Glenn's Garden Market. Then I think it was called Dawson's Market for a while before closing up completely. Had a nice little patio there. A lot of people used to seem to have a pretty good time doing what was necessary, pitching in. house-made charcuterie, locally made groceries, locally grown produce. It's just not working out. There we can see the Hepburn, built fairly recently, luxury apartments up there, attached to a little further on to Hilton, sort of nestled into the grounds around the Hilton at T Street and Connecticut and Florida. Flywheel was at one time Vision Cinema, independent cinema, when I first moved into the area, 1927 Florida Avenue. Then it was Flywheel for a bit, stadium cycling, body sculpting, power your life. And then closed up because the Universal building here is to be converted into condos, as I understand it, or residences of some form. Some work going on back here. Last thing to go was the Walgreens. I was in the space. See the shades drawn here. Around the corner was the entrance. That was so convenient. I could just go across there and shop for just about anything I needed. Now I'll have to go further afield, but it's all good. Extra exercise is not a bad thing to get. So just finished walking back from down here on 20th Street on the 19th. My friend Jack, and it's all good. Oxford apartment building across the street. Home of my friend Darren. St. Margaret's Episcopal Church. My home base church is Foundry United Methodist. Caught the Reverend Ginger's sermon on Sunday. A great leader of the United Methodist Church. She'll be down in Selma soon to commemorate civil rights work that's been done there, connecting it back to her work with the Rainbow Coalition at Minneapolis. It's what it is. Lots of work going on here to document. Passing show, heavy equipment, digging up holes, working on the infrastructures. And as I can tell, they'll be doing some improvements. Beautification is presumed. See how that works out. Digging, hole watching. Digging deep. So that soil might be relatively undisturbed. Solid rock on this side of the street as we go up towards our place. Back in. Remember, every cent we spend is a vote for the kind of world we are co-creating. Every action you do has an impact on everything else. So be mindful, be thoughtful, be considerate, be a good ancestor. For consistent messages I try to put out there in the universe. I've done a little writing today, posted a new post. Have a look at it. Tell me what you think. There's a YouTube link within it to my friend Michelle Esrick's interview with Spin Impact. It's a pretty good one, moving. And Yeah, I hope to have her on the show one of these days. I had her manager, Keith Guard, on. There's a link in there too to our interview, Keith and me talking. So here's what it is, right? We are who we are, and we have within us much equal ability as iterations of the one, in my view. And I'll wrap it up. Thank you for joining. Good to have had five of others here. And like I said, be the change you want to see in the world. And live video.